becomes part of not everybody, but some people. Because all of the traits or all the characteristics or all the how do I put this? No, let me start over. Because I got confused at the point because it stopped. You know, we get all these traits from the ancestors, just as we got all the other traits.
Yes.
You know, the way we look, the way we do things, the way, you know, you see black men to be beautiful, and all of these things come in with it, you know. But we have this Western culture that's teaching us that, oh yeah, a man to a woman to one man, and it's stuck in people's brain to the point that even at their detriment, they want to hold on to that, which is not the reality. Do you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Men gonna be men regardless, and that's how you see it. All men has the same mother. You can put it in whatever context, whatever phrase, but you gotta understand this too. And that's why we are where we are at right now, because some mothers are refusing to let the fathers be in their kids' life because the father probably got on with another person, so you cut him out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But then they understood the economics of the whole thing.
Agreed.
Let's say right now in America, right? 3 of y'all have a man with 2 wives. I'm only making an example.
Okay.
Right? Okay. 1 man, 2 wives. Right? One of the wives don't have a child, but still got to work at a point.
Mm-hmm.
No babysitters, because their mother probably not alive or in another state or whatever. The other wife can sit in while you're gone. You switch shifts like that, get stuff going. The man working, all of y'all getting something on the table. One can decide, okay, all right, wife 2, you're going to stay up in the house, take care of the kids while we build this. Right, we all building it. As compared to having one person pay the babysitter.
Yep.
You know, take hours off your job because you got to do other things. You know, there's a whole lot of things that come in play when you talk about polygamy. But the thing is, though, people are getting the wrong interpretation. They don't have the right mindset for it.
No, I agree.
About the sex part
Yes.
of it.
Yes. And it's more to it than just that. That's only one modicum of the relationship.
It's not even part of the whole polygamy idea. For real. Sex is not part. Sex is not the reason or
Correct.
the basis of it.
Correct.
But the economic benefit that
Correct.
people get. Now, I'll take you back to the Bible saying this.
Okay.
For fellow Christians who understand what I'm talking about. Now, in the Bible, Solomon is considered the smartest man, the wisest man on earth. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, why is he the wisest? He prayed to God to give him wisdom. Yet Solomon had a whole lot of wives and concubines and all that. It wasn't for sex. Now, I bet you Solomon can't sleep with all them 1,000 wives, whatever that he had. He can't do that.
Of course not.
Now, the reason why he had multiple wives is because his daddy left him a kingdom. Now, his father was a warrior. David was a warrior. He would conquer lands, you know, fight, lead battles and stuff. Solomon was not. So, in his wisdom, he realized that, okay, if I go to all these smaller kingdoms, marry somebody from there, probably the chief of that town or the king of that town's child or something, I'm uniting everybody here. And I'm creating a greater nation, even greater than what my dad did. My dad used violence, the sword and everything.
Yes.
But Solomon knew he was a fine man. I'm a fine man. You know, I can sweet talk these ladies and, you know, their dads gonna love me and everything. You know, I'm the king. You feel me? And that's what Solomon did, and that's the reason why he was able to conquer all the lands and all the territories, even beyond where his daddy stopped.
Yes.
He used a different approach to it. But as Christians, they don't want to learn from the wisest man.
No. They want to learn
But then
from
they'll go to
the other
Genesis
man.
and just trying to coach you some a rib of my rib, some shit like that from over there. Don't you think Solomon knew that? He did not?
Of course he did. Of course. If we're saying that this story is to be true. Now, I got my own convictions about all these organized religions, but we're listening to you today.
I get what you're saying. But
Yes.
that's the reality of it. So it's not for the sexual benefit of it.
Correct. Correct.
It's not for that. It's for the economic benefit. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you go back in the day, most of the wealthy men that were known back in time, they'll not have one wife. Let's just be real. And that's how it's been like since. Because one man cannot do
All of that.
all of that.
No, I
Okay?
agree. I agree.
He
I
needs
agree.
a support system to help build.
But everything you're saying has to do with one word that comes to mind, King, and that is community.
Yeah, exactly.
Community.
And that's how they build.
And a real community works together for the collective.
That's how it works.
I think we've lost our way in that.
And people have actually lost their track, lost their ways to it, thinking it's other things, and of course most of the men has made it obvious, and it doesn't only go for the men, it was the other way around. You see what I'm saying?
Correct.
Now I keep saying this to people. I'll head back into the Bible one more time.
Okay.
To give you another scenario. Every man or every child that comes out of the woman get traits from either the mother or the father.
Of course.
He had how many kids? Cain and Abel.
Yeah.
No, the elderly ones.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at Cain, he had no traits of Adam. No. As per what the Bible described Adam to be, Adam is humble, chill, hard working, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Cain was evil. So where did he come from? Adam or Eve?
Well,
Whose child is that?
Well, let me speculate. I'm going to throw a wrench in the game. You bring up good forethought, but since the contention has been that Eve broke the only rule that was given was not to eat from a specific tree,
Mm-hmm.
could we deduct that maybe the evil came from that? I'm
The
just
tree.
saying.
True.
Possible.
As per how nature works, a tree can make you think evil, give evil kids.
Well, I'm just saying there has to be something in that based off what you're saying. So the evil had to derive from somewhere.
So where did it come from?
And so I'm saying since she broke the only rule that was given,
Mm-hmm. That you didn't
is
know
it
that?
possible? Yes. Is it possible that penetrated?
And where's the fruit position in the garden? It's in the center.
In this, yes,
And what does who convinced her to take off that fruit?
serpent.
The serpent. Okay, let me relate it to a man's body. Where's the center of a man's body? Around your waist.
Fast. Hey, I'm just saying, I got to be devil's advocate here, King. I mean, you give a good argument though.
Where's the serpent around the man's waist?
We know where the serpent is. we know where it is. I don't want to call it a serpent though. We're going to call it the tree of life. I'm
This
just
is the
saying.
tree of life.
So,
Because that tree gives life, right?
yes. Yes.
People don't understand that.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank King for joining us today.
People don't
This is
understand.
going to be a great upload. And Lizzabitty is out.